Okay, just finishing up getting set up here. We'll wait for some people to come in and hang out and get ready for all this. Probably give it a few minutes. Okay.
So, why don't you talk to me about how your last show went while people are joining?
Oh, it was fun. Yeah, we were at the Pine Grove show last weekend, and it went really well. Good experience, good location. We definitely want to go back. It's really good. I actually met a Bob Ross instructor there. It was the very last person to come in. We were actually getting ready to tear down for the evening, and she came up and was talking to us for a little bit, and she was like, "Yeah, this stuff looked really familiar," and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And she was like, "It's very nice," and she says, "Oh, yeah, I'm a certified Bob Ross instructor," and I'm like, "Oh." I mean, I was surprised. That was awesome. So we were talking about different styles, techniques that they use, and she was talking to me about like the classes, how you have to certain ways you have to do everything, and the scheduling for the classes. So she was like, yeah, "It's very interesting, very cool." She asked if I had taken any classes, and I said no. Never really took any classes, like certified classes or anything. And she was surprised because the way my art looks, she was like, "I thought for sure you would have," but no, but it was cool. It was neat. We're getting ready to do another show tomorrow in Bainbridge. I can never pronounce that right for some reason. Bainbridge, PA. Is that up?
It's close to Middletown, I think.
Okay, yeah. It's supposed to be a bigger event. It's supposed to be have like 150 plus vendors, food trucks. It's supposed to have like live entertainment. What else?
It's to support local businesses.
Yeah.
Small-owned businesses.
Yeah. So there's a big turnout for this one. So we're gonna be there.
It is listed as one of the top 7 things to do this weekend in Lancaster County.
Yeah. Lancaster had their in Lancaster it was on a billboard or something like that, and on the news as well. So this is a pretty big one. This will be our second bigger one, bigger event. So I'm excited. Gonna be a really good turnout. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So tonight, tonight I'm gonna paint a seascape. I'm gonna have. I already put the liquid clear on here so that I don't bore you with that. But tonight I'm gonna do like a sunset with a seascape, and I kind of mapped out. You can probably see the pencil marks. And this is masking tape here. This is my horizon line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my sky, and then when I do that, I'm going to peel this off so I have a nice crisp water horizon line so that I'm not guessing. And you want to do, there's a thing called the rule of thirds where you don't want to do it right in the middle because your brain just knows just doesn't look right. So you want to go either down a little bit or up, whichever, but you don't want to go right in the middle. So I chose to go about 8 inches up the canvas and just do that, and I'll show you once we get to that point. It'll be really cool. But yeah, Kendra showed me this picture of this really cool seascape, and I was like, ooh, I really want to try that because I think this is going to be the first seascape that I've done on a live. So this will be interesting. There's probably going to be a lot of little mistakes, but you know what they say. No mistakes. That's what I like about doing these things is even if you make a mistake, you can fix it with something else. Something else I wanted to talk about is I started coming up with little ideas and like using tips from other people, trying to spread it out, spread the words and stuff. Like if somebody hasn't heard about something, I'll try to share it along. But if you don't have the money to buy a good palette or anything, or if you want to make your own palette, you could take a piece of cardboard, get yourself, I think they have palette paper and stuff like that you can get, like rolls of it or books, it comes in sheets. Or, in my case, I just wanted to mess around here, is I took wax paper, and I didn't have to trim the wax paper to any, like, the width. So this was actually perfect. I'm not sure how wide this is, but when you roll it out, what I did was I just rolled it out, and I folded it over, and I took painter's tape, and you have yourself a little palette, and then when you're done, you can just peel it off, throw it away, whatever you want to do with it. It makes good, easy cleanup. I actually used something, for the last painting I did, the Seascape. Not the last painting I did was this one here, but the Seascape one I did, I used my little makeshift palette, and it worked great, just as long as I had a surface to use. Yeah, I'm rambling. Another tip is if you have these, and you have a table or a desk or something that these can fit on, little office clips here, you can take paper towel, and like in my case I have the easel here, and I have a little shelf that came with it. You can take paper towels and you can put it on your shelf and put those office clips on to hold it from sliding when you're wiping your palette knife off, so that way you don't gotta put stuff down it. Yeah. Just little tips like that. If I find anything, I'll try to share what I know. Pass the knowledge on. But yeah, maybe I could get started on it. Alright, here's, I actually did clean up my palette because I had old paint dried on there from way back when I first started. So, let's see. Here's the colors I have that I'll be using. I don't know if I'll use all of them, but we'll see. I have titanium white, alizarin crimson, I can never say that right. Permanent rose, which is a lighter shade, just a shade lighter than the crimson. And then we'll have cadmium red, phthalo blue, phthalo green, burnt umber, midnight black, and this is Prussian blue, sorry. And then here's my phthalo green. And then down here I have cad yellow and yellow ochre. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with the brightest part, which I think I'm going to do right about here. So I'm just going to take a 1-inch brush. We'll just go right into this here. And just tap it in there like that. Get a decent amount of paint there, and let's say our sun's going to be like right there. And the liquid clear on here allows us to blend out. And I did not use white with this, so that the colors are going to be more vibrant with these. So we're just going to take that and blend it out a little bit. I want this to be a very vibrant color, so the reason and to do that is normally when you use liquid white, it'll blend the colors out and make them lighter because the white mixes with it. But if you just use the clear medium, you're just going to have the straight, vibrant colors. You'll still be able to move the paint around, but you wouldn't. So that looks like a pretty decent sun. So I'm going to go into, now this is a little darker of a yellow. It's called yellow ochre. And it's like a goldish yellow. And we're going to go right like this. This looks like a kindergartner right now, but watch the, don't go away. Trust me, these gets better. People tuning in are probably like, what is he doing? This guy has messed it up. No, trust me, it's gonna get better. And we're gonna blend that all out, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm just kind of going off of memory from what that picture looked like. I mean, I'll show you guys the picture, and then I'll show you my painting. I wish I had a reference to use, but it was nice. Kendra sends me pictures like that to get the sparks going, so I can see like, oh hey, she's always sending me stuff or showing me stuff that I might like, good ideas. See, right now it looks kind of like a fried egg or something. We're going to go into our lightest red now, which is Cad Red. We haven't even cleaned the brush yet, don't need to. We're just going to keep going here. We're going to tap right into that red there. Make sure you get a lot of paint in there. See all that? And then we're going to go like this. Right into that. And we're going to blend. It's going to look cool. And the paintings you see in the background, all of these are available for sale. If anybody's interested, just shoot me a message. We are actually in the process. We are going to be making a store. Not Etsy, because I heard a lot of bad things about Etsy, and I'm not really comfortable with it. And I've never done something like this before, so.
We use Square, and apparently there's you can do a store through Square for free if you're already signed up with them.
And then
So we're going to be trying to figure that out.
Crimson, right here. But yeah, we're going to try to figure out how to do that, because when we go to shows, that's what we use as Square for people to use their cards and stuff. When my phone wants to cooperate, on a rare occasion. And now, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take, so we have crimson, red, yellow, and it fades all the way into this bright yellow. I'm going to take some blue now, go into phthalo blue. Still haven't cleaned the brush at all, because we're just getting darker and darker as we're getting away from the light. So see how dark that is? And because we're using, oops, my paint came or my tape. We're using that liquid clear stuff. Colors are very vibrant, and that's what I'm looking for. Really dark color, and this is going to be like purplish.
I always think it's really interesting because whenever I come back and check on this point of the process, it always looks like something I would expect like a kindergartner to do. And
then she comes back 10 minutes later and it looks like I don't want to brag, but a masterpiece. I hate bragging. I don't feel like I do it right, and I don't feel like I should brag.
You humble bragging.
Yeah, like I know what I'm doing sometimes, but
I don't know. Whenever I think of like bragging, I always immediately go to that scene in Men in Black when it's like, "We're the best of the best of the best, sir."
Yeah. So now I'm gonna take a clean brush. Let me move this. If you want, you can clean the brush, but I have a couple different brushes going at the same time here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of white. Oops, that was not a little bit. Okay, little bit of white. And we're going to start right here in this middle. And we're going to go make X strokes right like that. And this is our process we're going to use to blend. We're going to go in a circle. See that? A big circle like that, and see how smooth that's getting? And you just keep going around. And you don't want to go back, once you start hitting these darker colors, you don't want to go back into your center because you're going to ruin all that you just worked so hard for. So you want to keep going out, kind of like a spiral. If you want to think of it that way, make it like a spiral, like you're going outward. So you just keep going out, keep going out. And we do this a couple different times just to make sure to get it to the right blending that you like. You know, it's up to you how much you want to blend it. See, it starts, and you can pull these colors like this one. You can pull this way if you want more, or you can pull it this way. It's really cool. I like doing that. That's what that liquid clear is on there for. That's the clear medium that I was talking about. That allows you to do that. If you were to do this without that stuff, we'd still be trying to put the middle in, like the beginning part right now. That's how much of a difference that makes. All my friends in the oil painting community, you know what I'm saying there. You'd be in Agony City. See, it's kind of looking bright. So if we still have that, you don't want to go back in there, so we're going to keep going into the dark here. Just keep blending, blending. Just a little bit. Sorry, there's a glare here. I'm going to have to move just so I can see what I'm doing.
If you need me to turn off the big light, I can.
No, it's from this. I have a light
okay.
here, but
I was just trying to be helpful.
I appreciate it. So now we're going to clean our brush since we went into there, and we want to go, so I'm going to do another round of blending, but can't go back into the center. So we're going to clean our brush, and I am using water mixable oil paints. And yes, you can clean these with water, which I have a bucket of water right here. And just like that. Make sure you have a clean, dry brush when you do this stuff too. So I have all my paper towels here. I have, that's where I wipe my brush off. But yeah, we're just going to keep going back around here. I'm going to blend this again. And then we're going to add some clouds into this too. A little bit, see?
That's already so different.
Yeah, it's already looking a lot better.
Than finger painting.
Yep. Lots better. Okay, I'm gonna set my palette down, my sleeve. I normally would wear my t-shirt, but it's actually in the washer right now. I thought that I had, we'll go a little bit lighter here. And sometimes whenever I'm blending this, I don't even pick up the brush. See how it's just sitting there, and I still do the X strokes. Some people can, but normally I don't. Just keep it going. And you don't have to do extras. You can do this, or whatever you want. It's up to you. We got anybody watching yet?
Yeah, there's a couple people. The phone doesn't show me who all joins in like the computer does.
Okay.
But Annette has been in, and so is Kim Graves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Annette just picked up her painting yesterday. Really liked it. It was awesome seeing her. Get to see some really awesome people. That's what I like about this is you get to connect with all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Especially at the art shows and stuff, you get to hear a lot of cool stories and just people in general. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff out there.
Which painting did Annette get?
She got the Disney castle painting that I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm normally not good at painting buildings and stuff, but I tried it, and she really liked it, and was like, hey, that's mine. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I was going to say that was the one that was sold before you finished painting it.
Yep, that sold halfway through the painting.
I thought it was funny because there was somebody, because a while ago you put up that you were going to paint, I forget what the other thing was, the other thing ended up winning, because you said the Disney Castle or something else.
Yeah, now I can't remember what it was.
You painted the other thing, and then somebody requested that you do the Disney Castle because they really wanted to see it done, and then they didn't even get to see it before it was sold.
Yeah, that was... That was wild. I didn't think anybody would want that. Again, I'm just a guy painting stuff and having a good time with it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm always interested to see what people want.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's really cool ideas. Like the Disney Castle, you ended up doing really beautiful. And sometimes people give you ideas that are not anything that you normally do, that you'll probably never, like, everybody's always like, I want a portrait.
Yeah.
That's a whole different style of painting.
Yeah, I don't do portraits very well.
Because, like, didn't somebody message you about doing a portrait the other day?
Yeah, somebody messaged me and was like, we're interested in you doing, they actually wanted me to come to their wedding and do, like, I don't know, paint moments in the wedding, and I'm like, I don't know how that would work, honestly. I'm not sure.
With your skill sets.
Yeah,
like, it's a really cool idea.
It is a cool idea, and I'm like,
and
I'm
it's
flattered
unique.
that they thought of me, because they saw me posted in the Enola group, but I guess they, I don't know. I'm glad they had faith in me to do that, but, I mean, I appreciate it. I just don't know if I can pull that off.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start adding some clouds in here. My sleep's going to drive me nuts. But I'm going to get a drink here quick. I got some iced tea here.
Your fresh made iced tea.
Yeah.
With my honey.
Yeah. What was I going to do? I wanted to blend that blue out a little bit more.
You were talking about clouds.
Yeah. Make that a little smoother. I always start off holding the palette and then I kind of get away from it. Then I put it down because I just, after a while I was just like, I'll use it however.
I'm finding it really weird this time around because you moved your beater box to the other side.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep everything over here since you're sitting over there. So. Dry this off. And I'm just winging it here. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make it blend out very nice. Yeah, okay, now I'm going to do clouds. We're going to do some clouds here, and I'll show you how I do those. Gotta clean this one off, though. Okay. Actually, I'll clean this one, too.
So what do you use to clean your brushes like now? Is it just water?
Yep, just water. just a bucket of water. I like doing that because with these water mixables, you can just clean it with water, beat the brush dry, and you ain't got to worry about turpentine or mineral spirits or paint thinner or whatever all that stuff is. That's bad for you. So that's what I use. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna start off. Let's see. I am gonna hold the pen. We're gonna take a fan brush like this, and we're gonna take some white, load it, and we'll use some other colors here in a second. But I'm gonna go maybe right here. Automatically, there's just tons of color blending already. It's just like I wanted a big thing right here, I think. Let's take some more white and you just take it and you can just scribble it. You can just mash it in and do whatever you want to it. Make some really neat clouds. I'm really liking these clips holding my paper towels there. It's making it a lot easier on me.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer than your, what was it, bungee corded situation?
Yeah, I mean that works if you want. I think there's people that do that too. That you can bungee cord a roll of paper towels right here. I actually used to do that. You can probably see it in some of the other live videos, but yeah, I did that. I'll do a little bit more white. Right. And we're not going to use just white for this, but this is going to be like the outline of the cloud. We're going to make some. I'm going to put a little bit of blue, maybe red in there. Should I use red, crimson? Let's do a little bit of red. And
I know what you're going for, but I just want to say right now, this looks very Hakuna Matata to me.
Yeah, it does. It does. I like
Like
it.
with all the oranges and reds.
Ooh, look at that. Wait till I blend this out then too. It's going to look nice. And then I'm going to add some more here too, I think. I want this to be very like tropical looking.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm going for here.
I keep forgetting that painter's tape is cutting off the lower half and you haven't started the lower half yet.
Yeah, no, that blue looks weird there, but
No,
trust.
it's just like I'm just like, oh, it's a small canvas. And then I'm like,
Oh,
oh
yeah,
no, we have
yeah.
so much more to go.
Yeah, no, we're just doing the sky right now. Trust me, it's going to get crazy in here, and it's gonna be weird. Let's see. And because the sun's coming up, you got to think. Well, I kind of made a mistake there, but because the sun's here, you want to think of where it's hitting the clouds. So you want your lighter parts to be down here. I accidentally put the darker there, but my darker stuff right here. You see, it's so right back into our crimson. And the other problem I was having was I was using too much paint on my palette. That's why it was so hard to clean and keep up. I mean, it was a nightmare. It was bad. But live and learn, I guess, right? Let's see. And because we're going darker, I'm just going to take a little bit of phthalo blue here. It's very strong. You can see how strong that is. If you wanted to, this thing could eat up the entire painting. Phthalo blue. And we'll go right here with this. this is how I make clouds. Literally just swirling colors in there. This will probably be covered up with a little, there's going to be a mountain in the background here, but let's see how far it gets. Okay, I'm going to clean this fan brush off, and then we're going to blend this out a little bit. We'll see how much damage we can do here. So, with a clean 1-inch brush, you want to make sure it's clean and dry. So I'm wiping it off on a paper towel. What you want to do is take the top corner of your brush right here. You want to take your brush and you want to lift it up like that, so you're not straight on the canvas, but hitting the corner top bristles. And you want to go with a very light touch. And you just want to start blending that out. For the top here, you want to do the opposite. You want to take your brush and pull it down so that you're still hitting the corner, but this is a clean corner right here. I'm not using the blue one. I'm going to use that. A little trick if you want to. We're going to blend out the top part of our cloud without hitting this to keep it from getting destroyed there. And you just want to blend it out like that. See? That's looking pretty good. I like that. So now we're going to clean our brush because we're going to go back and do the same thing with all the other clouds. Okay, let's do this one. Let's go here. The clean, dry brush. Light, very light, barely touching it. Brush again. Wipe it off on the paper towel. Oops. Okay, we're gonna go back into this. This is kind of like a red, white, and blue cloud.
Yeah, it does look very like American.
Clean my brush again, go back in with a clean, dry brush again. Beat the brush dry. Wipe it on a paper towel. We're gonna go right up here. Another glare right there. Sorry, I'm trying to see here. Sometimes you can just tap it too to make it soft. Whatever you want to do there. There's tons of ways you can do it. See? You just tap it and bring that part down closer. Yeah. Let's see. Right here.
Looks very fluffy.
Yep. That's what I was trying to go for. Some fluffy. Maybe these two kind of look too similar. I might drag that out a little bit further. I'll take my fan brush. I'll fix that quick. Let's see. Let's go into some crimson. A little bit of. Ooh, hello. Drop my brush. What I call it.
Encore.
I couldn't catch it again like that if I tried. And off with our water. Go into some crimson again and just go like on the top part there. Since that's our lighter part. That looks a little better. There. Okay, we're going to take our brush, make sure it's dry, clean and dry. We're just going to go there. There. Very cool. I like it.
I like those. They are very tropical-y colors.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there goes the fire trucks.
Uh-oh.
So for people that don't know, we live about a block away from the firehouse.
Not even a block. It's like 5 houses away or something. I don't know. We're right around the corner from Summerdale there. Hang on, there is something I want to fix. Since that light's hitting that, I'm going to take... I hit some red with that.
So we interrupt your current ambiance.
Yeah, if
with
you
the
were
voices of
enjoying
the firehouse.
the nice, quiet music. Sorry about that.
The birds chirping.
Oh, they're out there on it. They're getting it. Ooh, buddy. Sounds like they're coming down our street.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there they go. Oh, they have a chicken barbecue coming up actually tomorrow. Northeast Fire and Rescue, if you want to go get chicken.
I love their chicken.
Their chicken is awesome. I love it.
I really hope they have it ready by like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get it before we go to our show, because it's a later show, and we don't have to be there till closer to 9. But we'll see.
Yeah. Depends what time we leave, what time they're ready. Too bad we can't like have them deliver to us.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Have an Uber service.
Even like just set us aside some, put it on our doorstep, we'll get it when we get home.
Yeah. Pay them in advance.
Yeah.
Here, take my money.
Especially because I don't want to make dinner when we get back from a show. I'm tired.
Yeah. I mean, we could also eat dinner before we leave the show, too.
Yeah.
Something else I could do is if you have a soft blender brush, this thing is so soft. You can also take the tip of the corner, real light touch, and do small, tiny little circular strokes. Like that. I mean, this thing is super soft. It was actually designed for this purpose, I think. But you can use it even a blender, like a makeup brush too, I think. I think that's pretty much the same softness. Sorry for the sirens, guys. It's out of my hands.
Blame the people who decide to have fires at this time of day.
Yeah. Shame on you. No. I've never realized how many people actually complain about fire sirens in like groups and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't understand. It's a thing. You just gotta deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday we had all the police sirens.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do my little mountain thingy there quick. Or, yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a little mountain in the background here. I lost my reference thing, but I think I can make out where it's gonna be. So for that, I'm gonna take.
Yeah, it was like a cliffy thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some crimson. Just like a dark. We'll take some blue, and the blue is a lot stronger than the crimson. So, and we'll take a little bit of a little touch of black. And that looks black right there, but if you want to find out what color you have, take some white off to the side and take that color, and it'll show up what color you have. So this is like a lavender-like color. See that? That's just a lighter variant of that, but I think I'm going to do, should I add some brown in there? Let's see what that looks like. Dull it down a little bit.
That looks good. Yeah. Color master.
Yeah, let's go up here. We're going to take our little palette knife. We're just going to go.
Oh yeah, that looks good. Firehouse.
Yeah, that looks good. And if you are not sure, I mean, I've been doing this a little while that I can just kind of mix colors and like I kind of know what I'm doing, but if you're not sure about color mixing, you can get yourself a color wheel. And they have some pretty cool ones out there that, you know, usually the opposite ends of the color wheel are the ones you want to use to contrast each other, like red and green, like, I don't know, purple and yellow or something, I don't know. Can't think off the top of my head, but it helps. I was actually thinking about getting one just so I can keep myself fresh up on it. So that if I, you know, having a hard time trying to remember when.
I always feel like you have such an eye for color.
And we'll just take our brush and just, I'm not going to add a lot of detail to this because it's kind of just a tropical thing. I might add some browns and oranges to it, I think.
Yeah, I think like adding texture to make it look rocky and like those colors to make that pop would be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
But yeah, I wouldn't go super detailed because you just gotta take away from your beautiful sky.
Yeah, we're going to do this here.
Oh, that's very pretty.
See, there's kind of like a glow there. I kind of like that. Kind of looks neat. But yeah, I'm going to clean the brush and we're going to make some highlight colors, I guess. So let me do that. Let me clean this guy off here. That's something else I didn't do when I was doing my paintings, is I would just leave the paint on there and it would just dry, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it then. And I'm such a procrastinator that that's what I'm good at, so
how long and what was the process that it took you to clean your palette?
So I actually had a tote, a big tote, and because this thing is so huge, I filled that thing with hot water, put degreaser and Dawn dish soap, and we have, yeah, it was, it's in a yellow bottle, that Easy Off stuff.
Oh yeah, my oven cleaner
That's,
degreaser.
yeah. I put that in there, and because this is oil paint, I just let it soak for like, I think it was like 3 days, because I was like, I'm just going to let it go. I'll be right back, I'm just getting a drink. But yeah, I got most of it off on the first day, but there was a big chunk of black, like it's actually still there up here. This part, I left it go too long, but that was my bad. So for the highlights here, I think I might take, what would you say, like a brownish orange looking? What would you say? Yeah.
Well, your brown orange would look good.
Okay. We'll take a little bit of brown. We'll see what we can. A little bit of brown into the red, because that brown is darker and.
Fixing my back support.
I don't know. Let's see here. We're just gonna have like clips coming down, I think. Well, that didn't work out that well. Okay.
Oh yeah, that color really
It's
pops.
better, but a little bit more of that. Let's see, can I make it? Making sure I have enough paint on here.
I'm always interested to see how you pick or how you choose the colors you choose.
It kind of looks like a mixed ketchup and mustard.
Oh yeah, it does kind of look like that a little bit. But it looks also kind of like very volcano-y.
Yeah. It's looking better.
Yeah, it's giving it a lot of
I
texture.
have glare, that's why I keep moving to look at it. I want to add a little bit more coming out like that, so I think I'm going to do that. I need more paint. It's looking alright. I'm trying to step back to look at it. When I'm up so close, it just doesn't like do it enough there. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to this outer part here, I think.
Like the outer edge
Yeah.
to make it like glow where the sun hits it. Ooh.
Yeah, something like stay right. Something like that. Here. There. Kind of looks like the sun's hitting these little pieces of cliff over there. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to make it very vibrant, like very bold colored. Okay, so we got that. So what we're going to do now is, look at that beautiful horizon line. Where's my trash can? Where'd it go? But yeah, I'm going to put some liquid clear right here. You can see I have it here, and you can see where I have it sketched out where I wanted my waves and stuff. But I'm going to do that right now.
I was gonna say it's so weird because it's like duller.
Yeah, you can see where I don't have anything, and then the liquid clear has like a little bit of a goldish yellow hue to it, I guess.
Hi, Mimi.
Oh, there's the Roro. There's the puppy.
Come here, boobs. Look, I brought you a Betty Bye back here and everything.
So then we have our liquid clear, and I got a little bit of orange there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding what I'm going to do for the... I might draw in my waves so I don't lose it. So to do that, I normally take a filbert. I mean, you can use anything. I might take some phthalo green. And phthalo green's pretty strong too. Those phthalo colors are really neat though. I like phthalo green just a little bit, and we're going to just draw in where our waves are going to hit and crash. Here's our, it's called the curl. That's where our water is going to, it's going to go. We're going to have a big rock right here, and this is going to be where our eye is. Let's see how it's going to curl up like that. or brush and go right up to that horizon line. Start getting some of that. And I'm going to leave a spot over here for the sun to kind of glow right there. But go right up to that line.
It's so weird because the top half is so detailed, and now you're back to like the finger painting style on the bottom.
Yeah, it's
just interesting to see the process come together.
different. Ooh. Scrub it in there. Hear my weirdo dog back there.
Yeah, she found her bed. She's good.
Okay.
She just wants pets and attention and love.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow. We're going to just right in here like this.
Just be glad she didn't bring her squeaky hamburger with her.
Yeah. Try to add all yellows where I want them to be right now so that I know where I'm going with it. I don't know, I'm winging this, so it might turn out okay, it might not. Do a little bit of orange too. Something like that. I'm just sketching stuff out right now. Okay, let's see. Oops, that was a little loud. Actually, you know what? I might take my palette knife and do some blues. And I'm going to take a brush and I'll probably blend this out. I'm just trying to get the effect of some water rippling and some waves crashing. This is going to be our main wave right here. It's going to come up and it's going to hit. There's going to be a big rock right here, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's looking pretty cool so far.
Let's see, I'm going to take a small knife. I'm probably going to go into some red here. Let's see. And like that, we're just doing a knife painting. I'm just doing the rest of it with a knife. No.
I don't know. Knife painting sounds very violent if you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it can. It can be. Again, I don't paint very many seascapes, but I would like to get the practice of it, so for my next couple lives you might see me doing seascapes. Let's see. How bad can I mess mess this up.
I really like that last one you did outside. The like purple sky red one that you have hanging up.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty neat. I was just winging that one too. I was just like, I wanted to do a nighttime sea speed. That's what I ended up with that one.
I love how sometimes we do this, and you're like, I have a plan, and then other times you're like, yeah, I'm winging it.
Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying not to kill my lights and my darks. Okay, I'm going to clean this out. Because now I'm going to work on, I think I'm going to do the eye of the wave next here. Let's see. And for that, I want like a yellowish. So I'm going to take some yellow. A lot of yellow. And we're going to go right here. And we're going to start right there. And we're just going to work our way around here.
I'm sorry, I keep staring at that the mountain.
Oh.
Just because, like, the colors are always so bold, and, like, I know it takes a while for oils to set, but even as they set and they start to, like, absorb more, or, like, kind of mix more than just sit there, it just becomes very striking to me.
Yeah, I really like it. Take a little bit more white. We're going to go right here.
Because the yellow's starting to settle in with that background of that dark lavender, and it just looks really cool. I keep just like staring at it.
Yeah, I like it. And I'm trying to just go off memory of what that picture looked like, but man, it was awesome. I really like that picture.
See, I like that you don't use the actual reference. Like, you have a reference, but you're not referencing it super much because it does give you more creative freedoms.
Yeah, I like that.
And then it comes different and becomes your own thing rather than trying to copy something.
Yeah.
That is a question you get asked all the time, though, is where you come up with your ideas.
Yeah, I just see something I like, and I'm like, you know, I might try that. That's pretty much how I do it.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily like, oh, I saw this scene. It could be like, oh, I like these colors, or...
Yeah.
You know, because like, we were just out at Hershey Gardens for Mother's Day, and you were taking all those pictures of the trees and the flowers, and you're like, I love these colors, I love this texture, I love this.
Yep.
Reference photos.
Yep. I wanted the wave to come down like this.
Oh yeah, that gives it more curvature.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a good angle on it. It's different. I'm not used to doing it. What was I gonna do? That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna have a big rock like right here. So this right here, it doesn't matter what happens here. I'm gonna have a big rock right there. It looks like a blob.
It looks like something's emerging from the ocean.
Like, oh no, what's it? What is it? Oh no! And I'm gonna blend this out so that it looks a little better. So where's my brush?
Not that you should do this with this painting, but it would be cool if you did like the aerial thing, like have a rock
yeah.
with like it looks like somebody perched on it in the distance.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool to do at some point.
I'm just taking my blender brush. And I'm taking the top corner and we're blending this out again. Same thing we did with the clouds. We're just going to do that again with this. Fix my sleeve again. Okay, make sure I have a clean dry brush. I'm going to do it again.
She's falling asleep, so you may start to hear her snore.
Yep. And you might, if somebody does decide to buy this painting, you might get dog hair in this painting because our house just has dog hair everywhere. Just the nature of the beast. I'm kind of pulling this out like this. You see how it's making that sea foam there? That's what I'm kind of going for. I'll come back and blend all this later, but for right now, that's what I'm doing. Is just a little bit like that. Looking like a seascape. Starting to. Okay, let's see here. Clean, dry brush. And now I'm going to try to, maybe I'll brighten it up a little bit, but I'm going to fix, I don't know what brush I want to use. I use my fan brush, I think. Because I think what I want to do is before I destroy anything else, I'm going to get the water crashing over. And so to do that, I'm going to get some white paint on here, and we're going to go that's not working the way I wanted it to. I didn't have enough paint. Oops. Close. Not exactly where I want it to be yet. But again, I don't really do that many seascapes, so this is not exactly my strong suit at the moment. It's getting there though. I think it's turning out alright so far.
Practice, practice, practice.
Yep, that's right.
I think it's looking pretty good. I really love the colors.
And there's our, do this too. Get rid of that. looking like a seascape so far. I'm going to add some dark right here, and then we're going to add our mist. So to do that, I'm going to take a darker color, like maybe some Prussian blue here. Just to take a little bit of it. And to do that, you want to go like just tap. Down like this. Brush there. You can probably hear Kiara snoring right now. That is what she does.
She has a rough life.
Yeah, she lives a rough, hard life. Sleeping all day, eating trees.
Hey, she got a new toy today. That was stressful.
That was.
And she got to go out on the front porch.
Yeah. Go out on the porch. Got to be a little worm.
Oh, Bill just joined
Bill.
Castle.
How's it going? I think I messed that up. No, I didn't. I said I know a couple Bills.
Sorry, I should have been more specific. Bill Castle.
Hi, Bill. Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm trying to get that white crashy. Yeah. What was I doing? There we go. It looks more like waves because you got the curls back there. I might brighten this up a little bit with some white. With my, take my palette knife with some white, a little bit of yellow, maybe. We'll see how this works here. Just a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. Make it a little. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I do like that it looks more rolling in the background now.
It's looking a little better. A little bit more these tops here. Because it's off in the distance, so it's not going to be as detailed, I think. So. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. Let's see. There we go. I wanted to blend this out a little bit better. nice sandy color. Jumping around all over the place here. I'm gonna add my highlights to the foam. Then I'll add the big rock there.
This is life with an ADHD artist.
Oh yeah, art and ADD probably shouldn't go together, but I make it happen.
Because you're just like, I'm gonna work on this wave. Now I'm gonna do the beach.
Because I always see things I want to do, and I'm like, oh, you know what? This looks like a good thing to do. Watch how bad I messed this one up. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, actually, you know what? A little bit of linseed oil and thin it down just a little bit so it doesn't pick up as much of this darker color, because since that's thicker, we want to use a little bit thinner so it sticks to that thick color. So I think it'll work. Take the corner of our fan brush or whatever you're using. You don't have to use a fan brush, but it helps.
They say Matt's really fond of the fan brush.
I love the fan brush. Okay, wash my brush a little bit off here because I'm picking up a lot of that. Let's see. And this is going to be blended out a little bit so it doesn't have to be perfect right now. Just as long as you have a top edge here, you keep the dark underneath. Keep that top edge, which I'm going to try to brighten up a little bit, but that's basically all painting is a combination of lights and darks. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Throughout the entire painting, that's all you're messing with is just shades. Lights, darks. I'm really liking how this is turning out so far.
Oh yeah, it looks gorgeous.
I didn't think I would get this far to make it look this decent, I guess. And you just come up here and just smack this however you want, because it doesn't matter. See how we're getting that? It's already kind of blending out in its own way there. Ooh, that's some colorful water I got there. Wow.
Is it colorful or is it like mud?
It looks like melted ice cream. It's weird.
Oh, you just got a bunch of people joined on.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody. Welcome to the live.
We got Shirley Wickard,
Hey Shirley, I work with her.
Jason Stevens,
Jason, how's it going?
and Laurie Turpin.
Laurie. I don't know, that's strange. No. Hi Laurie.
She commented, says your sky looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just trying to do some really vibrant colors. And I didn't use any liquid white for this. It's all the true colors. So it didn't dull the colors down this time. So that's how I achieved that effect. Yeah, I'm going to try to blend this out here. I'm not happy with this. I want it to be a little brighter. So I'm just going to take this filbert. See, like I said, you can use any brush.
Art is an art.
I want to get a shirt. I forget where I saw it, but it says, I arted today.
That sounds like something from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I can't remember where I saw it. And I saw it on Facebook, and it was somebody had a shirt that says, I arted today, and it had a palette and everything, a brush. I'm like,
I could probably be.
I like that. I want to get hats made with my thing, MK inspired art. I wonder if Amazon can do that, because they can make banners and stuff. I just want a hat that says that on there. If anybody knows how to do that, let me know.
Well, so I've been looking at Printify as a place that people can order, like we can create stuff and then people can order from it, as far as like shirts, hats, mugs, whatever. But I haven't had the time.
Yeah.
More coming soon.
Yeah.
Got a lot of things in the works.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of wheels are turning, and we're not doing any shows in July or August because everyone we've talked to says you don't want to be out during the hot, muggy months.
Yeah, that's something we heard a lot of, and we don't do well in the heat.
Yeah, I'm not a heat person.
And, ooh, yeah, see how I just blended that out? That looks much better. It doesn't look as rough. It looks nice and smooth. That's what I was looking for, that there. So now I'm gonna add in my rock here, and then we're gonna work on some more of these wave edges here.
Foamy.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to achieve. That it looks nice and foamy and crashy. That's what I was going for. Now I'm gonna add my rock in. So to do that, I'm gonna take some brown. This is burnt umber, if you're wondering which color I actually have. And we're gonna go right up here like this. And look at all that. And it's gonna just be a big old rock. You done messed it up now. Look at this.
All I'm thinking of is Ariel singing Part of Your World right now. That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
And we're gonna scrub it into the canvas here. We'll make it come up here like this. Just because we're gonna add some highlights to this, just like we did there. I'm gonna add some yellows, and because the sun's coming down, so we're gonna hit the outside edges right here. We're gonna hit those with some highlights.
Alright, Laurie says good luck at your event this weekend.
Oh, thank you. Is she doing any events this weekend?
I'm not sure. Are you doing any events this weekend, Laurie?
If you are, good luck to you as well. I'm gonna take my brush here. I'm gonna smooth this out.
Yeah, we're going to the Give Back event over in Bainbridge. I think it's out in Lancaster County. It's from noon to 5, but there's all kinds of stuff. There's it's to support small businesses, small local businesses. So it's there's going to be entertainment, a chili cook-off. It was listed as one of the top 7 things to do this weekend in the newspaper. There's been advertisement for it. It's by far the biggest event we've done so far. I'm super excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited because this is our second bigger event for us, and we've only just been starting to do shows back in March. Was our first one, so this is gonna be neat. I'm excited. So I'm gonna take a little knife, but
I'm very excited
get some yellow there.
see how it goes. And
Red, I think.
we just got our spot assignment for it, and we're gonna be pretty close to where all the customer parking is. So we'll have a good bit of traffic. We're kind of near a stage, but not right on top of it. So it'll be different.
Yeah.
Laurie says, nope, her next event is June 3rd down in York at
Okay.
Handmade at the Hive. Yeah,
Sweet.
she sent us that and was saying how much she really liked to do it, but we're going to be on vacation and driving back that day, so that's probably not the best thing for us to go do.
Yeah, we're gonna be having fun with coming back home, doing all that.
So there won't be a live next week because we're going to be on vacation and we are not doing this on vacation. I already told him he's not allowed to bring the easel, or, you know, I told him he's going to be less active on his art groups, which he's not. Yeah, he's not excited about. He very much loves them, but we got to step away at some point and refresh the brain.
Yep. That's okay, because when I come back, I'm going to come back fully armed with ideas. And
Oh yeah, I guarantee Saturday night you do a painting, because we're coming back on June 3rd, so I'll be tired from driving for 7 or 8 hours, and Matt will be ready to paint.
Yep. You know. There's a rock. And now I'm going to add some sea foam and stuff coming up, like whoosh, whooshing around it, and add some foam there too. It's going to be great, I think. I don't know. I have ideas, but I just need to execute them properly.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, I hope. Ooh, buddy.
Yeah. But anyway, good luck that weekend, Laurie. I
Yeah,
hope
good
it goes
luck.
good.
Definitely. You guys should see my paper towel I have over there. That thing is a wreck.
So, yeah,
It looks like a rainbow just threw up all over it. So many colors.
And those of you that don't know, we keep talking about Laurie. And she's been on a couple of our lives. She's a pretty good friend of ours. We've known her for quite some time. And she also, she's not an artist, but she makes cat toys that are pretty cute. And they've definitely won the favor of some cats that I know. So definitely check her out. She's the Spoiled Kitty. She's got a page on Facebook, and she goes and does a bunch of craft events too.
And you can even use, if you're in a tight spot, you can use the small edge of the knife right here like this, and just boop. The little stuff right there, so you don't mess that up. You can do that. If anybody's ever interested in painting. And if anybody is interested in painting, I do this stuff for free. You can watch these videos for free. I try to do tutorial type stuff. Like, I don't know if I'm a good teacher, but you can at least follow along and try to do what I do.
And there's been a couple people that have reached out locally that asked if you'd be interested in teaching them. And I said, I don't mind 1 or 2 people in the backyard learning,
Yeah.
but I don't want to come home and have a party going on.
Oh no, we're gonna have a painting party. Now that you said it, I have to do it. That's what I do.
I'm not mentally prepared to people.
Add a little bit more foam and brightness to this, just a little bit. I'm not satisfied with that. But yeah, I am on TikTok now, so if you are on TikTok, it's under the same name as what I have here, MK Inspired Art. If you want to go over there and give me a follow, share it, help me get, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers so that I can do lives there too, so that...
Oh yeah, we're getting the TikTok, we're getting the YouTube, what we talked about at Twitch,
Yeah, somebody actually invited me on Twitch to paint live with them, and I don't know what I'm doing.
we're technology impaired, so we're a little behind on the times.
Yeah,
We're just, like, we've never been big into the social media. Like, we have it, but we don't actively use it. So now that we've started doing this, it's, oh yeah, social media is the best way to get the words out. We're also not super social people, so if you've seen us at an event and are following us from there, like, just know we've practiced talking to you because we're not very social creatures.
Yeah, no, not so much. Yeah. I have such a mess going on over here.
It's also very awkward to like discuss your work without heading into bragging territory.
Yeah, I'm trying to be humble, but I'm like, I know some of my stuff is good. So.
Yeah, it's hard to be like, I love this, it looks really good, you should want this, but also be like, down to earth.
Put a leash on it, be like, hey.
Yeah. But that annoys me when we run into people that are very, I'm the best, you know, the best of the best of the best, sir.
Yeah, I know some people online who, and I stopped following certain people because of that. But, yeah. I'm almost done with this painting. Does that look okay to you? Does that look the crash there? Should I add a little bit more white to that? This part, the part where it curls over. Do you think it's okay?
It's hard for me to say. I do think maybe a little more white at the top of that because
Just to kind of brighten it up.
Yeah.
At least. I think so.
Because I don't think it looks like it has as much of a curl as the rest of your wave does.
Maybe I'll add a little bit of yellow because of the sun.
Oh yeah, that's better. It's not as bright, but yet bright.
I'm trying to get the... I don't know. See, I don't do enough seascapes to get it just right, so... Pardon me. Okay. I'm gonna stop messing with it because I think it's fine now. I'm good. What else did I want to do? Oh, I don't know. Still wanted to emphasize that a little bit more.
Oh, Dawn Sebastian just joined, Mom.
Oh, hello. Yeah, we got some sea foam. Not enough. I want it to be like a little brighter right there. There, now it looks like a lot of foam. There.
Mom's waving.
Hi.
Little emoji. And when we get back from vacation, we're going to be submitting our application for the Pumpkin Fest.
Yep.
Here in Enola.
So if you're interested in checking us out there, do that. Because we are very excited about it. There's a lot of people in the community who've been supporting and sharing and just...
Yeah, and then we're going to be looking at our because like I said, we're not doing anything for July or August, so we're going to start looking at our fall lineup. Which I think we already did book one event in November, but I know it's in Carlisle, I just can't tell you what.
Yeah, can't remember it off the top of my head, but we do have some.
But we'll be looking at filling our fall and winter calendars going into Christmas.
Yep. And again, all my paintings are for sale if anybody...
Yeah, right now we're going on a message us if you want it. We've got paintings, we've got prints, you know, we'll ship it.
Yeah.
Just send us a message if you see something you like, or, you know, we've had people reach out for requests for certain things, and like I said, if it's something like a portrait, he doesn't really tend to do those, because that, you have to understand that's an entirely different style of painting.
Yeah.
But we've had some people request like a Star Wars themed landscape, which was super cool. It ended up coming out really beautiful, and you know, somebody requested having a mountain scenery with a silhouette of like him, his wife, and his dogs. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was
So
fun.
like, things like that, yeah, we can definitely do and accommodate. But a lot of people, portraits, no, it's an entirely different style. It's
Very
a lot more
different.
detail. It's
I'm not that disciplined with painting. Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
I like that. I'm glad you added the extra color.
I'm gonna sign this bad boy, and it is available for sale. I won't post it on the Facebook, and I'm gonna call this guy done.
My favorite question you've ever been asked is, what does MK stand for?
Oh yeah, somebody actually asked me that one time.
Because always the MK, Matthew Kuhns, for Matthew Kuhns Inspired Art. MK Inspired Art. We just shortened it to MK because we thought it was better than Matthew Kuhns Inspired Art.
Yeah,
And
that's a lot. It's a mouthful. So.
we wanted something that stood out and wasn't just, you know, art by or paint with or...
Because there's a lot of paint with this person, paint with that person, and I'm like, I don't want to...
And especially if you have a very common name like Matt.
Yeah, that can get lost real quick. So something like this is like, oh, okay, that's a neat, different name. I wanted something a little different. I didn't want to follow the same path and be like, oh, I'm just copying this. And I didn't want to be like that, so...
I always say, too, because the inspiration for the inspired art was because you see something and you get inspired by it, and then you're like, I'm going to paint those colors or something like this, or,
Yep.
you know, onward we go.
Yeah.
I think that came out really good.
I don't think that took too horribly long. I don't know, 5 hours, 6 hours?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. No, I was kidding when I was saying 5 or 6 hours, but normally I can do one of these paintings in about 2 hours is usually what I do. I don't try to rush and go under that because then I make mistakes and it doesn't end up turning out the way I think it would, and just all kinds of stuff. It just ends up going bad. So, yeah, if anybody's interested in this, just reach out. It is available. I felt like doing a seascape tonight. All of these are available. This is the new one I just did 2 nights ago, I think. But, yeah, they're all available for sale if anybody's interested. We also do prints, 8x10 prints, matted, 11x14. 5x7 or 8x10 matted to 5x7. Those are the 2 sizes of prints we do right now. And we have a price listing we're going to be working on and just getting things tweaked here and there. But at the event, something else I wanted to show is on the table we usually have our little mascot here, our little Bob. He sits at the front table, and it's a cool little touch. People love seeing Bob at our shows. But all right, thank you guys for joining in. Yeah, it was fun painting, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, bye.